So the rules of this challenge are on screen right now. Pause if you need to, that way I can switch back. And I actually, the reason why I seem to be going through these so fast is mainly because, well, I have a lot of ideas, and if I basically skip a day, so this probably comes up on this video is probably going to be uploaded during the weekend, yeah, I want to bang out these challenges because I have so many ideas, so that's the big and small of it. So, or if we're to go smaller, I want to start touching on, modded content. Do I want to try to build into knowledge? I mean, of course I have, oh, I don't have the, what am I talking about? I'm in the challenge. Second encounter, Takashi-san. The main reason why I'm deciding for knowledge over strength is because if I build knowledge to 8, it helps me level up in case I fail, any of these other checks, but I guess that's more a problem for when I get to the end. But inspiring novel must be used when starting the last mystery before any investigation, so I need to make sure I can live beforehand, basically. And let me see here. Let me just make sure, because again, I have these notes on screen for myself. And let's see, just in case I did something weird. All damage must come from the punch and kick action, by the way. During the last mystery, of course. Anything beforehand, I can use whatever I want, but until that point, at that point when I pop the inspiring novel during the last mystery, I can't. So, and I'm kind of confused to myself because I confused myself for a moment because I'm looking at my notes and they look contradictory. But then I noticed that I didn't put in certain things. Festival painting eels, Cape mermaids. Funny enough, I might actually want to take. If I'm being really strategic, I would take maybe eels last. We're on Katak and we can't run. Let me be sure. To festival painting, Akamanto mermaids. Oh, I have Akamanto and mermaids. Oh, this is really bad. Budabo. You know what? No, I confused myself. Okay, the reason why the rules are like that for me is because, and I don't want to read, I could just stop this recording, but I don't want to. Festival painting eels, Cape mermaids, is because all damage must come from the punch kick action. Okay, there's a reason why I said that. So the rules might say any slot A items must be discarded. That includes in the inventory, that way I can't sell them or anything, but it's a really minute detail that looks contradictory to only punch kick action damage, but if that's so, should I take eels first? You know what? Enough lollygagging around. We will do this. That way I at least have the damage mitigation. And I have to remember not to pop the inspiring novel, because I can only do that in my last mystery. Whether that's Akamanto or whether that's mermaids, we'll see. I mean, I don't need to... Technically, if I'm doing soft rules, maybe I'm contradicting myself, but right now I'm saying if I do mermaids and I burn the school down, I'm not counting that as damage. I'm counting that as another way. Just how you would escape from festival. And I don't count that as, like, defeating the enemy. The same thing, I consider it the same thing for mermaids. Or if I just avoid it outright before the battle. But although I should really fix that syntax because that sounds really confusing and it looks like a loophole. Again, I am on the side of trying to make things harder. At the same time, I do want to try to be consistent with my rules, so... That said, I haven't gotten into an encounter yet, and we always have police station, but I'm not going to use it this time because I might actually want to see how viable this is. And I've done some tests, and they weren't good. Scissors was really bad for me, let's just say, when I was testing this out, but... yeah, so we're going to poke Kana's eye out because his or her presence in this run will be much appreciated. And the reason, if you're wondering why I named this Moriko's Epiphany, it's because the Epiphany is that she can just use her body to pretty much defeat any enemy in her way. Now, of course, a gun would make it much easier, but hey, the Epiphany is that after she gets grounded by her dad, yeah, she's got these guns, so... That said, I didn't get to use this bottle of water, but so be it. I can use the Iwa ring. Yeah, we'll use the Iwa ring, and yeah, let's keep going on. So I would take Festival actually, but Is Akamoto gonna kill me here? All of these are really bad, and like, if I were to think of a defense for mermaids burning the school down, painting is, you don't go into battle, but you can avoid following Amy in the last location, and, you know, so, do I do painting first then? Or do I just take, no, let's do painting. I think Akamoto, yes, Mystery 5 Akamoto is gonna be buffed to the heavens of the old gods, but, the inspiring novel, I think, is worth it, so... Or that's what I'm telling myself. I haven't really... Well, I think I have not tested it out, but I've been through enough of those runs to where I should know the difference, but I promptly forgot, which is a common thing you'll experience in this channel. Oh no, it's me! Also, that was 3 because... Threat level, right? That looked like threat level. I should check. I don't know why I don't check. I guess the strat here, but again, or not again, but to kind of explain the reason for most challenges and why I try to stray away from RNG is that, well, of course there's always going to be some level of RNG, but if the challenge asks for too much RNG, in my mind, then I don't do what I think is the challenge. Of course, you're free to comment, discuss with me why that may or may not be the case. Or why certain challenges should be done, like jury horror, escaping from the horror. But, yeah, other times the main focus is that I want to be able to think of more flexible strategies, even if there's slight adjustments, because as you can see, I always usually try to go for, brick plays, so... And if nothing else, I learned more about myself in terms of playing World of War, like, trying to punch a 24 HP enemy to the ground. You know what the funny thing is here? This would be a lot easier if I had all perks, but you don't, I think. I think the challenges usually sets you to character-specific perks. Running is still an option, so... The question is if I want to... Oh, that's right, we're rank attack, so I can't run anyway. Maybe I should start thinking of better optimizations for kick. Anywho, we're only taking one reason for now, but that's still a lot of reason. Even assuming I hit all of these kicks, it's not great. Because this is a vampire enemy, and one, they're gaining health, and 2, the HP pool is so big that I'm effectively losing a bunch of HP. So, this is going to be about 5 turns, which means 4 reason damage overall, which is actually not that bad in the grand scheme of things. If this was on a Thotu without... if I had the old shotgun, but I was on a Thotu without Kana, I would probably be taking 2 to 4 reason damage. Now, 2 is obviously a lot lower, but... let's take dexterity in case I get another wound. Do I want brace at all? Or do I just want healing? It's a shame that the kick and or punch action isn't affected by anything else. I think it's, yeah, because it's always going to be base 55. And basically, it's not affected by your stats. So, it is affected by things like the nicotine buff or getting drenched or the nicotine withdrawal. But... that means I need to take Fear Festival now. Maybe I shouldn't have taken... Was my first mystery out of town? I completely forgot. I also forgot my second... No, that must have been my first encounter, right? That vampire, so... Either way, we're gonna be resting here. At least once... Twice. And I don't... Actually, Fujiko. Fujiko? Basically the ally that gives you 1 damage on... kick action, anyone but Ryoko. The one time I don't actually want Ryoko, I mean, excuse me, but that was unfortunate as I accidentally hit my foot on the table. But I'm also looking at this injury I gave myself. It's not a serious injury, but I'm feeling bad because I could have avoided it. Meanwhile, any injury, so Ribcage Woman should be my second encounter? If not, well, I'll feel really bad. I don't think there's anything I need to look out for, right? Please hit all of these at least then. Okay, good. Levels would help, but actually they don't because kick's accuracy is always base 80%. Not affected by anything. Oh, nice 12 roll on strength, by the way. So, which is making me question the viability of this challenge in terms of just being lucky and not reaching encounters, but I can think of... There's something at the back nagging at me at the back of my mind where I should be able to do certain things. Also, I got bitten by Katak twice now, which doesn't make me happy. Which me, yeah, well, yeah. Okay, good. I needed more funds, so, and let's go on. If would the hood help me? I mean, against Akamanto, actually, that would be my main reason for increasing strength would be to brace against Akamanto. Dexterity would help if all I have left is dodge, which is an action I keep forgetting to use. We're on timeline A. But I should be dodging more when I'm about to die, even though I think I've done it like 90% of the time. But I feel like there are times I forget where it is literally the last ditch option, so and then I forget to do it. Let's see here. Yeah, in terms of difficulty of me remembering the steps of this challenge, it's not as hard, but doing the challenge itself is quite not great. And in fact, you can argue that I don't even need to be in challenge mode. It's just that it at least solidifies that I'm never going to be using the old shotgun in any way. So, funds? No. Doom. Alright, cool. Actually, I was supposed to take care of... Well, I'm going to take care of the bite, and then we're going to pop into to the doctor's office to grab the painkillers, but also mainly get rid of this. If for no other reason than for my checks and events. So the question now is, do I go with the same cigarette strat, or do I go for healing in the pharmacy? There are quite good healing items in our pharmacy once you've unlocked everything, of course. But the question is, do I want to? Because I need to. Well, Burns is minor, right? Is Burns minor? It's been a long time since I burned the school down in Mermaids. That's well, at least this is a nicer encounter. I'm gonna be losing a boatload of reason, but that's far and beside the point. This could have been doing much more. I do have Kana, by the way, so at least I don't have to worry about bracing. And we need to hope that all three of these kicks work. Okay, good. That way, that's more efficient than bracing, but you're leaving things up to RNG. Where if I missed any one of those kicks, it would have been bad. The one time I actually need Daddy's Girl, and it never appears, but that's fine. We already ran into Moriko, so I'll just take the knowledge and more strength for bracing. Because if I were to, yeah, there's no way, yeah, there's no other way, and I don't want to run into the ghost here. Do I rest? 46% Doom. I should be resting. But we can visit this morbid school first to at least lower our stamina. And now we rest. Oh, we got less sufficient rests, but I was gonna rest regardless. I don't feel comfortable with for reason. And we get more doom. But the point is that we need more, we need to gather resources to make our punches as effective as possible. So, since we're burning the school down, how many funds do I have, technically? Do I need anything? I actually... Theoretically, well, I mean... Okay, let me just say the point I was going to say. Theoretically, I don't need to level up, but I should level up if I want to try to pass checks in the lighthouse, which include knowledge now. If I can get knowledge up by 2, but that's... Do I have the knowledge perk? I do, so... unless I run into the man in the mansion, but I have to do non-main and side investigations for those. I have a lot of stamina healing. I have no reason healing. I could trade them out before burning the school down, but... You know what? Let's just go. No way I died of reason here, right? So... I can at least get to level 4. So the main thing I'm thinking of is whether or not I want to trade experience at the police station for funds. That I can't. I also can't trade reason for stamina because that's a 200 time unit action. But and price hike doesn't help either. That's a good thing that was a good thing to probably consider for myself. To do thingy. let me get into Akamanto before I correct myself on whatever the heck I was supposed to say. So if I have any slot 8 items, I don't, but. Yeah, that cool. Maybe I should change that, because that almost makes no sense, that rule. But, or I should just ban slot 8 items outright, because you're going to be kicking and stuff for that. The whole point is that you might be selling items, so it's a very, very small negative. That said, I'm just going to drink that now. And since we can't, so I'm gonna, I mean, if, depends how low my stamina gets, but I have a bunch of stamina healing, so I'm just gonna sell this anyway. I can't remember if Takeshi-san, I think Takeshi-san was way later. But I should maybe be smoking the, oh, I have to use the inspiring novel now. Anyway, unless I bugged it out by using it in the storage for some reason, but... So yeah, so I have effectively 19 stamina. Curses notwithstanding. What could this... I'm not going to level up in time, so I might as well do this. I could do it twice. Will that mean anything? 30 experience, 40 experience, about 40-ish experience at the end of this, and then I do, you know what, we're trading too far. Actually, I have the prepare, no, because that gives me the blessed, I would need to get the blessed shell first before doing anything, so, and yeah, well, we get to discard this, but, I'm gonna take a risk. So I'm gonna investigate 3 times and hope I don't... Actually, I need to do the schoolyard to at least... Oh, that's right, the burned down school is empty. Whoops! Well, it's a good thing I have all that stamina recovery then. I could witch tree for funds. Do I want to? What? I mean, actually, I could think of several curses that would be bad for me. I need a... Give me about 15 seconds. Chest timer. Turn timer. Start. Witch tree to go to the pharmacy and get stuff. I'm at 61% doom. I could rest at the lighthouse if I'm very, very efficient. Akamoto is going to be doing minus 3 all damage, and I'm going to be taking 4 stamina. So I have 8 stamina, 6 reason. Yeah, let's just keep going. We're going to also gamble on not running into an encounter. This is not good, by the way. I think that's right, I can't. We're in Kathak. Well, shoot. Oh, this is a really bad encounter to run into. Why have I done this to myself? I can't even do 2 kicks. I need another point of strength. Oh. What a terrible time for you to appear, young witch. Because I can't even use her steak knife. Steak knife? Yeah, steak knife. What do you get when you do buy bad RNG? And not mess up the lyrics, cause I'm trying to think of things that work. What? Take a step back preparing to strike. I think I defeat you beforehand though, so... Losing 4 all damage is not great, so we're gonna have to discard this. I would sell it, that actually might have done stuff for me, but... Oh, this Akamoto is gonna really suck. Do I gamble again? I'm gonna gamble again. Don't run into another encounter. We're gonna trade Doom because I need the stamina because I'm gonna be losing stamina. We're on encounter lockout, so I can freely investigate the school 2 times. But when you just lose reason like this for free, I would still do it over encounter. Encounters at this point in the game are gonna be doing a lot of damage. Also, I miscalculated. I thought I was dead there, but I forgot that since I popped Inspiring Novel, I get more damage. Still, I took -4, and yeah, this is not good. This is not good at all. I think I have to Witch Tree now. Sure. I can't do that, so we're definitely not leveling up. And we're definitely not getting 8 knowledge, but I need to pop into the pharmacy and try to recover some form of reason. Probably the experimental drug, all things considered. Anything else? Not really. So, this is as good as we're gonna get. 4 stamina, 4 reason. Well, 6 reason if I pop this. Yeah, I'm gonna pop this now. 13 cigarettes, alright. That should last me. Now the question is if I survive. I do have painkillers, I do have lump of flesh, but it's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. And we got the... I forgot to fix this, by the way. Why of all times does it have to be now that you appear? Hey, this is a funny way to end it, because I forgot to remove this, and I was doing test runs, and I never ran into the mass killer. Thank you, Carp. And by Carp, I mean me. You know, if I survive this run, it would be so great. This is also a modified version. This is not the default values. Nice 80% miss. I like it. I love it. Yeah, because I'm the one who modified the values here. Hey, I didn't know I was doing the Who is the Masked Killer challenge. Technically, this is the Who is the Masked Killer challenge, right? I mean, anywho, we have to pop this. What else was that? Insmasu look? Nah, that doesn't mean much. Oh, that was also a waste of stamina. I'm losing my mind right now. Well, all right, keep going. Just keep going, and we need to actually hit this. So, thank goodness that. Yeah, thank goodness that modders can currently not give their enemies any special attacks, unless I miss 90%. Okay, I was about to say. That does give me 30 experience, but I have Mind Wipe, so my modified values don't do anything for me. And we lose an extra 2 reason. Nice ring. This is it. You can't make this up. You cannot make this up. I can sell that, and I could actually get another pack of cigarettes to heal reason, but I'm now stuck in the last... You can't... well, we're gonna keep this now, and yeah, we can at least brace. What else can we do? We can guarantee a kick unless I want to do 90-90, but I don't feel like missing twice in a row on accident, so here we go. Kana, with your help, please let me survive this. I would actually be able to rest at the lighthouse. Yeah, we hope for the best. This is 6 damage, so I actually need to hit all of these kicks, and, unless I want to try to dodge, but I don't feel confident in dodging, so here you go. 2, 3, good. I still don't get to level up anymore, but yeah, we at least get the Crestfallen Mask as well, and we might actually survive this, even if I forget what Mike said. Let's just be sure. I'm just gonna assume I fail all of these. So -5, minus 5 Doom, or plus 5 Doom. Sorry, knowledge, -3 stamina, -3 reason. I've passed this, thankfully. Takushi-san near the end. I want to say 5 Doom. And Light. Do we have that? No. So, either way, I'm going to rest. I'm going to rest 5 times, and we'll start climbing. Of all runs, please let me do this one. What did I say? Ribcage Woman? Yeah, so at least I remember that. Because I got my face pounded in the first 2 encounters regardless. So... you know, we might as well... No. We can still... Actually... No, this will be... this is effectively more damage mitigated than the rock ring, so... We're gonna equip this, and I could have actually healed more, but we should still be okay. Takushi-san, get out of our way. I've suffered so long, so hard. Hey, I'm Aiko now! I can do 4 kicks! But, yeah, essentially, we should survive this no matter what. I even have a desperate action, so, you know what? Just eat it. Eat it. Eat it! Oops. Eat it! Unless I miss all 3 of these kicks. Well, what do you want from me, game? What do you want from me, game? Let's just do this. Hey, watch me miss 80%. Okay, good. Hey! We somehow survived this run. Even I didn't know I was doing 2 challenges. That's 2 challenges? What were the requirements for that challenge? No investigations can be done. Well, I had to be ramen, but listen, that was arguably harder. So you know what? I'll take it. Hey, support me if you want to support me long term. Please subscribe to this channel. No better time to say. If you have any suggestions for challenges, please put it in the comment section. Otherwise, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.